All right, so the first step is to mix a bit of sky blue, a very light sky blue, for the background of the painting. So I've got here titanium white and cerulean blue. We're going to need quite a lot because the canvas I have is 20 by 24. It's pretty big. So just start adding the blue to the white till you get the color that you want. You can make it as dark as or as light as you like. I think a bit darker would be good. Okay, that should be all right. Now what you can do is carefully drop a bit of solvent into the mixture, or you can use a brush to add it if you're afraid of making a mess, which I often do. And just mix it up a bit. You want it to be kind of a thin, creamy consistency. I might make it a bit darker. I think it's a bit light. And it's still too thick. Just add a bit more solvent. A couple of drops. Oop. What you can do is try the color on your canvas. Your canvas is white, so it'll probably look bluer on your canvas. But I think it's still a bit too light. So I'm just going to add some more blue to it. A bit more cerulean blue. Not too much. That should be all right. Let's try and mix it together better. All right, that should be all right. I'll try it on the canvas and see. Okay, well, let's try it with this brush here. I'll just move over to the canvas. Oops, okay, there. Now you can see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the whole entire canvas very quickly and very thinly. And then we'll let that dry. And then we'll move on to the next step. I've decided to put in a few more white clouds and a few more dark blues into the painting. These are all going to be behind the tree, so you're not going to see a whole lot of it. But so it's mostly just titanium white and then some cerulean blue. Now the next step, if you do that, you might want to wait for it to dry because the next step we'll be putting in the tree trunks. And if your painting is still wet in the background and you don't like where you put your tree trunks, you might have a little problem. Anyhow, I'll just start blocking in where I want things. I'm just using a number 4 brush and a bit of burnt sienna thinned out with some solvent. We just want to do the placement. I want to put in the path somewhere down here, I would say, and it's on an angle. We can always change that later too if we don't like it. And we don't have to put in as many trees. Also here I want the sun to be between some trees. I'm not sure I want this angled one. We'll see as I go along. So we've got a very small one here. The other thing too is you don't want the tree trunks to be all the same size, and you don't want them all starting in the same spot. So we'll vary the height on some of these. We'll start these ones up here. I'll make them thicker or thinner later. We'll start one way down here. And we'll put one here, but we'll put the sun in between here. There's a nice big thick one here. Can you see that? Yes, okay. And we'll angle it in a bit. That'll keep your eye inside the painting. We'll put in all the branches and things later. And we have some little wee ones. You don't want them all going in the same direction. You can put as many or as little as you want. This one has a branch coming off. We have a big one coming on here, just on the side. Step back and have a look. I think I might put another small one here. Okay, I think that'll do for now. Bring that one down a bit more. Okay, I'll stop there, and in the next step we're going to put the green leaves in.